Hello, and welcome everybody to another edition of Doom WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick, and this is a show where we say just because it's not a good idea to be going out right now, that doesn't mean we can't explore new and interesting spaces. We're just going to do it in the form of Doom WADs and level packs. I didn't even have like coffee or nothing today. This is just the level I'm operating at today for some reason. I'm feeling better. Hey, uh, we're here. If you remember last week, sort of a short episode, sort of a comfort episode, sort of quiet because I had a heck of a headache and just a lot of bad stuff going on internally that it did not make for an entertaining time. Uh, but I'm back. I feel like I'm doing much better this week. Thank you very much for asking. And I decided, um, hey, I really like Golden Souls 2. Um, and even if maybe I'm losing things to say about it, I'm still enjoying my time with it. So let's do a real episode with it this week now that I feel up for doing sort of a full blast and not just a little mini blast. Sure. Um, so what do you say we get right into it? This button. Hey, video game, wake up, please. Uh oh. Yeah. Okay. So, where were we? Straight from Japan. Biggie says it was all a dream. Okay. Give me 2 segundos. Alright, so last time we had these two wonderful beach episodes. Uh, and today, it looks like we out here. Ah, the beautiful bay. See, I just love, I don't know, there's something about world maps. There's something about world maps that I really, really love. And I can't necessarily put my finger on what it is, but I think part of it is like world maps have that sort of diorama feel of it, right? Like this is like from here we can see the forest over there, we can see the beach that we just came off of, the desert, the green, the Arctic mountains up there, and like it feels like a normal sort of, like this feels like a landscape you could actually see, but it's also condensed, and so you know, like right here, it feels like a diorama. It's exactly that point. Um, and I love that diorama feel in general, but also when you think about it, it is by doing a world map because this could have just been a menu with level titles. You've seen a number of like Unity and UE like asset flip style games that are just like, oh, we need multiple levels, cool, here's a menu, pick the level you want. And it works, but I think it's not super it's flat. It's very flat, and you look at what it is giving up, and this is another an opportunity for level design to create a space, to create something you inhabit, something that you control as the player and not as a menu cursor. That's why one of my favorite things, like I really like especially in anything where you are playing like a hero and you have direct movement, any sort of menu that is replaced by being able to like walk around between the different menu options, I love that. Like even if it's like the options menu, like step on the arrow to change your resolution, like that's cool. Or something like I always go back to the level in Karoshi where in order to progress you have to on the level escape to the level, and then your character drops onto it, and then that's how you move around. Like you treat the menu as a piece of geometry, and it's just like, oh wow, look at what we've done here, that is messed up. Sort of blurring the line. It's long enough since Nier Automata that I can like spoil a little bit of it, right? But the level in Nier Automata where you are doing the hacking and you're going around and you're doing the shooter in first person, and then slowly, like as you're doing that, the camera backs out to show you that you are super close up into the menu, like the pause menu that you're so used to, and you're just like, oh, I am in somebody's menu doing some nasty shit to their system level uh details, you know? I really love that stuff. But also it's just this. So then there's the we haven't even started the game yet. It's fine. You know, but then so the other way to go about oh my god, the clouds are animated. That's not a static skybox. I never noticed that. Wow, what a little detail. And it's layered because you notice the top ones are moving to the right and the lower ones are moving to the left. Wow, what a detail. I wonder if it is like a flat skybox, but of an animated texture. That would be easier, I would imagine, to some extent. Anyway, well, because, no, that's how Skybox works. And it does loop. That's fine. So, like, you could have a menu, you could have a world map, and then the last extent of it is you just have, like, an open world or, like, a consecutive world, I guess, where, like, so you could do it where, like, the next level ends, you could do it linearly, where the next level ends, but is in line with, or the last level ends, a new level begins, but it's continuous worlds, that's the word, where there is no, like, there may be, like, a checkpoint and, like, a conceptual split between the levels, but they are, you just progress from one to the next and you never really stop. So that's something like Half-Life 2, or Half-Life 1, you know, basically, you know, okay, here we just go by it. So if you skip the world map and the level select and you just have them in a row, you have Quake 1, where you have the hard end of level and next level begins. You have, and Doom, you know, that's Doom. But that is just sort of skipping the in-between of the world map to it just sends you to the next discrete level chunk. Then you have the sort of Quake 2 Half-Life sort of style where, like, there are, you know, you hit that load point where it loads in the next level, unloads the last one, and what have you. But in that sense, it is still contiguous, whatever the right word for the situation is, where you are progressing from one to the next, but it's hiding those levels, the level swaps, or it's not necessarily hiding the level swap, but it is blurring it and just saying, less, you exit out this door, you come in this door, the doors match, and this is the geometry is intended to be continuous. And then you get into something like Dark Souls, where, you know, Dark Souls is just like the big recent example to cultural memory, not necessarily the first best example, but where, like, it's kind of like hubbed, but you know, because, like, Firelink is like a hub, so that could kind of be your menu, where then you go, it's like, okay, so from Firelink you go to the graveyard, or you go to Undead Burg, or you go to New Londo, or you go to whatever, and so, like, there is that sense of just like no, when you get to those areas, that is the level. Like, there is, like, you know, a doorway or something, or wherever the level name pops up, it's like, oh, we've entered the new level, and that's sort of your level chunk. It is very hard to be, because that's the thing, right? Eventually, the idea of, like, the difference between, like, a continuous world, or you know, like a continuous spoked world, which is what I've always felt like Dark Souls was, versus an actual open world. When I think of open world, there are not necessarily chunks of levels, but it is, you know, there may be districts, but there's basically only the one level, and any of the missions or challenges that occur in it are just using, like, different parts of that level, or asking you to take different routes between the same things you've seen. Like, Burnout Paradise, that is the most, like, open world kind of direct use of an open world that I can think of at the moment, because it's just like, start anywhere, end at one of these, and it's It's very open in between, and depending on where you start and where those endings are, it'll make you take different routes through the same things over and over. And it is the same level, it is the same world, but you are traversing it differently, and it is being recontextualized. Whereas something like Dark Souls, you know, Undead Burg is Undead Burg. It's not like once you've gone through Undead Burg, you're kind of done with it and you move on with it. You never. Sometimes you'll come back and recontextualize it, but really a lot of times I found that in a Souls game that recontextualizing is just, oh hey, another thing in this area is a shortcut to another area, or like some of the like Anor Londo is a second hub after Firelink, so sometimes it is a level and then it turns out to also be a hub, and like, but like, you know, a lot of those places, once you do them, you're done with them, unless you want to go back and like get every item or optional bosses or something like that. But generally it's just like, I have done that piece and then you move on. And to me, that's not an open world. That means you've beat that level, you've beat that part of the world, that chunk of the world, and if you leave it behind, it was a level, not a part of an open world. You know, that's kind of the way I feel about it. This is me sort of, these are opinions more than real like accepted structures at this point. But I really like the world, and like that's the thing. I've had no problem with you know, mixing that, right? Like, let your sort of open world be your hub, like a huge spoked hub, and a menu and a whatever. Like so. Man, what if we don't play a game today? What if I just keep talking all day? Hang on, let me just. Hey, why did my camera just freeze? Uh-oh. Am I good on the stream? Okay. That was weird. So, I was working on a piece about Agents of Mayhem living in the shadow of Saints Row 3, right? Which is still somewhere on the back burner, but writing is always a very low priority for me because it doesn't come naturally to me. So, whatever. But sort of the gist of it was that part of what made Saints Row feel like an open world that really worked, that Agents of Mayhem removed, is that in Saints Row, functions you wanted to do were tied to locations in the open world, right? So if you wanted to, you know, get clothes, you had to go to a clothing store. Different clothing stores for different style of clothes, even. If you know, wanted to change your appearance, you have to go to the plastic surgeon. If you want to upgrade your cars, you have to go to the garages. You know, you actually have to go to places in the world to gain access to functions. And in Agents of Mayhem, all of those systems more or less still exist, but instead of being embedded in the world, they have been plucked out and put in this sort of like overworld ship, this separate ship, and they're all right there. And it basically becomes a HUD, and it becomes kind of like a world map. It becomes that thing of like, oh, now this is a menu that is, you know, I am running around in it, but really this is just a menu where I go between the different categories and pick the different options, you know? And, you know, that really made the world feel flat, because now you took this open world and you removed features from it, and it's sort of like, you know, to bring it back to what I'm sort of talking about here with you know, what we're looking at, one, like, you can kind of combine all of these ideas, and one of the things you can fill your open world with is like your menu options and functions that might otherwise go to, you know, a level, a menu rather. You look at something like PSO2 and all of the shopping and what have you that happens on the station, and then you drop into the world for a level, and like, and so they're like, again, this is like fine, because you can have like, look at something like the way an RPG is built, like a classic JRPG, and you have, you know, a somewhat continuous world where you go from a town, which is a hub that connects, that has many routes off of it, but also in it, it has stores, it has inns, it has, you know, functions that you might want to use, which if you really want to roll it back, you look at Oregon Trail. You hit a town, you get a menu of what you can do in the town. Same thing, but you just walk to the different buildings to access those different functions. And then you have a period of like battle and traversal into another town, which is another hub, which is another, you know, a levelized menu is maybe that a way to phrase it. So like the idea, like these ideas have always sort of been there, but I don't know how often people have like looked at them in this way, right? Or even just look at the little ones, like, so in a JRPG, you go to the shop, you talk to the shopkeeper, he pops up a menu, you say buy, sell, exit, whatever. But even just like Link's Awakening and other Zelda games is, you know, how many times are you buying something from the shop, but you are walking up to the item on the shelf to pick the item you want to purchase, you know? Like it's little things. Like, I think my favorite game would be the game that has basically zero menus, or if it does have menus, they're diegetic menus. So like in an immersive sim, like if you're hacking somebody's computer to read their emails, yeah, the email system is still going to be a menu. Unless you want to get, you know, imagine an email system that is also sort of physical and still be diegetic and do away with it there. You can do that in sci-fi. To do it in like a Skyrim, you wouldn't have emails, but you would have an aviary for all your messenger pigeons, and you would walk around and inspect the different birds to read the different messages. Sure, have that one. That one's on me. That one's free. I do like that idea. That's silly. I like that. Yeah, I also talk about this one too, but that X-Men game for Genesis, I don't remember which one. I bet there was more than one. But you hit the power button, you are immediately in game. There's no start menu, there's no credits. I'm all about that. Let me, you know, let me be in control. Like, if I have a player character who I directly control, let me do that the entire time, and we'll figure out how to make our menus, you know, sort of diegetic, that I can still move around via play a character. You want to? I feel like we've seen it a lot in more recent times, or there was a period of it maybe, but like, I don't know if they're really diegetic, but like navigable credits, where it's like, hey, this is now our credit scroll, but you're still in control and you're moving through it. You're driving past the credits. It's, you know, it's a roller coaster. It's a whatever. You're, you know, Smash Brothers, the 3DS one. I probably also the Wii U one in that case. You're at least jumping around and interacting with them, even if you're not navigating. They're still scrolling automatically. But you get like a level of interaction, and you're still in control of your character directly. I guess is the main point there. But yeah, there's and this is a weird thing that I'm looking at right here, right? Because you think of Super Mario World, and it is a world map, but it is still an alternate style of control, right? Because Mario on the world map doesn't control the way Mario controls in a level. The world map gives you basically like a menu selection, but it is not a menu laid out as like a list. It is a menu laid out as this node, this node web, right? And then dressed up to look like a map. But what this one here has done, which I really like, is like, it is mimicking that node map thing. It has made it this 3D diorama that we can actually walk around. We're locked to these paths, but the thing is, it has given us identical direct control to what we have in every other level, and so it sort of, like, it's not necessary. I don't think it necessarily makes anything easier, but I love the idea that sort of as a player, it only requires you to have one sort of input mental schema. It's like, no, this is the way I move around. This is the button I use to interact with things. I have a button to shoot. Does it use ammo when I shoot? It does use ammo when I shoot on the screen. Oh, golly. Neat. But like, it's this thing of just like, no, there is one mode of me participating in this world, and one like sense of what do the inputs do, what do the buttons do, and it never separates me from that for the sake of using a menu or you know, adjusting inventory or whatever. Like this one does, because we have the, we'll get to it in a minute if I ever stop talking and start playing the game. Like, because there are the shops here that do bring in like a dialogue tree menu system, but also have that little bit of like walking around and walk up to the thing you want and then use it. So like it's still mixing it all, you know? Yeah, I need to try Red Dead 2 at some point, right? Because I never played it, but if I'm remembering correctly, it almost handled, if not conversation, then at least like passing NPC interactions with a standardized input scheme that was part of your general input scheme, where like you would lock onto an NPC, but you had the mode of gun away or gun out, and if gun out, it's like a shooter and you can, you know, point at them and then start dumping. But if you was gun away, you would look at them and it would like contextualize your buttons into like agree, disagree, ask request, whatever. I don't know if I have that quite right, but even if I have it wrong, this version that I'm imagining, I think is a decent way to handle that, of just being like, it's like, oh, you know, in your default completely generalized control scheme, add in a way to handle conversation, so that way talking to a shopkeep doesn't have to drop you out of your standard controls. You're not suddenly using a menu to talk to them. You're using whatever buttons you have. And the idea of like having a conversation with somebody is like you're still looking around and walking around, and to exit the conversation, you leave. Very kind of, is it Skyrim or Oblivion or both? I need to play more of those. I'm waiting for Oblivion to go on sale for like 50 cents and then I'll play that. I have a feeling I'm gonna like it more than Skyrim, because Skyrim seemed flat to me and I don't know why. That just might not be my style of game, but I'm willing to give it more shots. Okay, I think I said enough about world maps. Let's get back to the part where we play the video game, and let's go to, what was this? The Beautiful Bay? The Beautiful Bay. Well, I'm all washed up. I goes up because the idea was, if I'm feeling better this week, I would be more active and talky, but I did it all up front, and now I need to let my throat rest a little bit. Right, we discovered bloopers last time. Man, so... Ow. So I love this, right? Notice this. This is brilliant, well thought out. In order to get us to go up there, here's our little sight line to water, right? This isn't actually a place you go. This surfacing here is a dead end. But it used the contrast of the water surface to guide you where to go. And then once you're in this room. So it used the water surface in the adjacent room to create a very clear contrast to draw your eye to the break in the wall. This is an extremely smart use of doing this, because I know in a couple of these levels I complained a lot about, like, oh, that hallway is hard to see because it's, you know, the close wall is this texture and the far wall is the same texture, and they sort of blur together because the hallway isn't or like the distance between them isn't far enough for, you know, the sort of shrinking effect of distance to become noticeable. What? All right. But this one was just like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work, and it found another way to. It found a really like effective, like efficient and effective. Like it didn't even like create like a doorway. It just used very straightforward existing contrast to clearly denote something important for the player and important for navigational purposes, and importantly information revealing. That was one of the big coins? Oh my god, that was devious. Oh god, that's a whole new thing of, I gotta look out for this now. Wow, okay, uh-oh, wow. And it was kind of hidden because of these, right? But there's no up here, so it's out of place. Oh, wow. That was subtly devious. Deviously subtle. Boy. Boy. Yeah. I get it, you're a big yelly. Okay, what is that thing spitting homing fire at me? What are you? Woof. Also, hey, nice upstairs area. Is that a euphemism for complimenting somebody's appearance? I don't know. Sure, it could be. I guess these just don't have a shot hitbox. Oh, come on, it's right there. But now we have an idea where it is. Okay. I'd be really curious to know who the specific author of this map is, because this is some really well thought out aspects so far. For being a map that so far is a lot of underwater, a lot of these three textures currently on screen, you know? Get honked. The honka-donk. Like, I kind of love that all of these standard Doom enemies are still in here. Like, we've had a bunch of them that have been reskinned to mimic Mario enemies. Like the barons that are Hammer Bros. Those are knights? Whatever, you know what I mean. And like there's a part of me that would assume that if you're making a WAD like this, you would just go all of the way and be like, yep, okay, now replace the imps with, you know, do a sprite replacement that makes them just basically straight up Goombas, or who's those like fire flowers? I don't know. But like, no, they sort of made this design decision to be like, oh, just regular Doom characters are still in here too. further and further away from that big coin. Ah! Be careful when you're looking at that map. The world will not wait for you. Okay. But is this anything? I guess this is the way we were supposed to go? Do it. Come on, bruh. Alright, checkable point. There's like a whole upstairs theory. There's a whole upstairs theory. What am I even saying now? I don't know if I've used up all of my words for the day, but I may have used up all the ones that, you know, are sensible. Nah, I'm still doing fine. Okay. Seen this zone before. Okay, yeah, so now we're doing what I expected us to do, which is... See, there seems to be, actually... Maybe I should look at that, because there seems to be secret water zone over there. No, I want to wrap around. Very specifically, I really just want to get my way over here because there's a big coin to be got. And we're back to what I was talking about with recontextualizing rooms, because a number of these rooms we've been through already, but now we only like were aware of the upper path before, and now we're actually taking it. Sometimes you just combine rooms. Oh, you have two rooms on top of each other? What if it was just one room that was double tall? What if? Honk. Here, yeah, this is... What is that? I mean, there's like a secret wall right here-ish? Uh-oh. We're gonna have to recheck some of the areas at the very beginning of the level for secrets. Oh, and these are closed anyway, so, Wait, this is where we started this upstairs adventure. Well, if I'm backtracking anyway... Behind this guy? Ouch. Way over here? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Is it... Oh, it's up there. Alright, I'll have to figure that out from the top side. horrible noise you make when you touch one of them. Oh, did we? Yeah, that's that. I love this, like, underwater temple room, or whatever it is. Yeah, just fill that line in. Without monsters, this is just really chill. There's something. This is the bridge. Right, now we're back here. So you're telling me a shrimp cooked it. It was... Yep, keep going around. Up. And... Yes, it's right there. Okay. I got it. Shotgun. Got it. What did it do? Oh, hello. Nope, that's just... Oh, no, that's not it. Hang on. No, that's just a corner I never looked in before. All right, wrapping around again. Well, we for sure did something. There's something, like, in here. Waiting. Wanting. Oh, we never went down here. Alright. Look at me, I'm Chris Redfield. There he is. Oh, I wonder if these, like, technically are stored as... No. That's a very fancy... I was gonna say, I wonder if it's counted as, like, an enemy entity because of the way that it was, like, locking on. Ooh, secrets. But I don't believe so, because the way easier thing to do, I think, would be to make them like 3D floor blocks, but using a polymove brush that... So what is this weird cutout here? It's just this. It's just a little decoration. Okay. Make it... Yeah, okay, now we're here. Make it like a polymove brush that... also has a shoot trigger on every side that causes it to instantaneously move somewhere outside the level. Right? And that would make it, quote-unquote, destroy one shot. Hello? Okay. Yes, please let us know. Ow. See, what is that area over there? Oh, that's the... Oh gosh, I think that is the bridge door that we just watched open. Okay. Hey, why are we getting a little chunky? Is it because there's so many freaking jellyfish in this zone? Alright. How y'all doing today? Like I said, I think I'm doing better. Which is good. I'm happy about that. I'm trying to not worry about too much else, you know? celebrate the little victories as they come. There's gonna be something up there. There's a whole zone up there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I hit that. This is some of this, right? I forgot I hit that now. We hit that one shoot switch. I still have no idea what it actually opened up. Keep your eyes open for that. See, now if it were me, I would have that open up something like in another level, or like that would be how you open up a path on the world map. I was still talking about that, right? About, see, that looks like it's not. What was I saying about? I was gonna say something about world maps. Oh, I think what's. Here's the thing that I think a world map really has, or even like a hub structure. But, oh, hello. You're new. That's two, and we know where the third one is. Cool. Oh, that must be. I just didn't notice it because gamers don't look up. The idea of secret exits, the idea of like split routes, because when you're playing original Doom, no, original Doom has secret exits. I was gonna try to make some sort of point about having alternate exits, about following alternate branches of. Well, no, maybe it still counts, right? Because like I think about, so original Doom had. What in the world was that? Oh, the dot on the floor made you look up, which would have made me check that out, except, oh yeah, no, that pretty much worked. That's a little awkward, but it still worked. As opposed to something that wasn't awkward and didn't work. You always take the one that works, you know? Original Doom, you take the secret exit, and it gives you what I always considered not like an alternate level, but just a bonus level, because it's an extra thing. But then when you're done with it, whoops. When you're done with it, you end up back on the original path. So it's a way to make the path longer. But now you talk about, whenever I talk about world maps and secret exits and stuff, I'm talking about Super Mario World. That's the thing. That is my baseline. That is the one that I saw like earliest in my development as like a person and as a game player and designer and all of that. So I'm talking about Super Mario World. And when I think about it in Super Mario World, like it is alternate. Like sometimes they're bonuses, sometimes they are giving you like extra. No, this is the wrong one. All right, so I walked past it at some point. Sometimes it's just a level that'll like give you a power up. Sometimes it's a level that is an extra hard challenge, and that's why it was hidden. So it's just like, oh, if you're good enough to find it, you should be good enough to beat it. And then it's just the reward is the satisfaction of beating this hard hidden thing. I feel like there's something I could say with that, but that's lost this guy. Ah! Touch. Let them open it for me. And like, once you have all like, because like it's twofold, right? Because like once you have the alternate path, it makes the other path optional to a large extent. Because like if there's two ways to get to the next piece, then it doesn't matter which way you go, because once you get to the next piece, you've gotten to the next piece, the problem is solved. If you want to go back and do the alternate path, or the normal path, whatever, that is purely for completionists bragging, to see the full experience reason, you know? I do like to see the full experience. I am somebody, I have a copy of The Mask, but it is not the copy of The Mask that has the bonus Space Ghost Coast to Coast episode on the end that was the only place to see that episode, which means to me that copy is incomplete. Which also means that, you know, I needed to see that Space Ghost episode before my viewing of Space Ghost Coast to Coast was complete. I have an extremely picky brain. It is a pain in the butt most of the time. For me as well as my friends, I'll tell you what. I made myself sad. What was I saying? Oh, Secret Pass. So yeah, there's like a completionist sense, just a satisfaction of having seen everything, of having not missed everything. And that's, you know, that's pretty much enough. But the idea of having made it optional is, I think, the thing that really... And I'm sort of thinking this through as I say it. I'm not just stating stuff that I figured out a while ago. I thought I had it figured out, but I just sort of made myself question it, talking about it. Because, like, in DooM, you can see that secret level, and you now see all of the levels, meaning you're seeing a more complete version of it, right? Of the DooM experience, of what it has to offer. But it is not, it doesn't make the level that follows the regular exit optional. You still have to do that. You're making the run longer. You're not sort of, you're adding more to the existing set, you know? Whereas when you look at Super Mario World, like if you know how to do, oh boy, I'm out of shells. If you know how to do the, you know, if you know how to do secret exits and get to the Star Road and you know, shortcut that all the way to Bowser's Castle, you only need to see a very small portion of that game to, you know, to do a route that is sort of non-glitching, non-exploitive, but to do a route from beginning of game to beating the final level and getting end credits. I've probably talked about my thoughts on end credits as the goal state of games, but that's, again, that can be for another time. But like, you can do a full run, and most of the game has now basically become optional. Even in Mario 3 had that, when you look at, oh, here's warp whistles, and here, like, you need to know the specific way to use them to end up getting all of them to get to the end of the game. And then you still have to play the end of the game, but that one's not necessarily an alternate path. Like, that is something that lets you skip it. Like, and I kind of like this as a recontextualization, but like, Star Road in World is the warp whistle from 3, but instead of just using it in a menu, they have turned it into a space that you have to walk through and navigate and complete levels therein. Like it is both, it both turned it into space in as world map and space as normal playable levels. So, you know, their advancement of it was kind of everything that I've been describing to today, you know? Ow. Whatever. This level is pretty well designed. I am kind of sick of it already, and there's that much more up there. This could have been done... I would have been pretty happy if it would have been done here, but then there was this whole big thing, and this level... Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's overstaying its welcome a little bit. Not to say that this is like bad segments, but just like, you know, call it level end. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, I almost forgot. I was busy talking. So I do want to go back and look in this room. Oh, they make this the dangerous room to navigate so that you wouldn't explore it thoroughly. But... somewhere over here... Oh, do I have to hit like a switch or something for that? Is there going to be like another wall switch I have to bust and shoot or what have you? But somewhere over here is the connection to that last Bitcoin. So scary as this room may be, suppose I'm not done with that. Ow. I do not like that noise, Sam. I am. Like, I'm not taking a lot of damage for how horrifically Doom Guy is screaming. My name is John Doom Guy. Alright, I'll push forward. Maybe there's gonna be a like a switch later that I'll hit and we'll unlock it in here. Open a door or something. Hi, what? Oh yeah, because if there's a thing like up here, then we're not done. It's it right here. Oh boy. What was I saying? Also, the water effect and spending so much of this level underwater is making my eyes hurt having to read so much low contrast visual information. Optional levels. Yeah, the like the fact that there's so much of Mario World that you can miss going forwards and then skip in hindsight is just absolutely wild to me. Like the available routes through that game, which are like, and it's also neat because the idea is routes that are always available to you. The only thing that prevents you from them is the knowledge of how to access them, right? I am dangerously close to just closing Doom and opening up Mario World. I tell you what. I thought that would really be a problem. Let's be honest. Oh, that just raised water. No, it didn't raise water level. Alright, well, it did something, I assume. Hmm. Yeah, making it like optional like that and being like, hey, there is optional level over here. There are things that you didn't know about that could be done. There are things that there are things that are missable, and there are alternate routes, and there's like it's in a weird way. I talk about a lot about how like what you want to do a lot of times is to make an area feel really like interesting and complex and developed is you want to make it so that it gets retextualized during the course of the game. There, that opened that door. So let me check in the danger room again. Is you sort of want to retextualize it because that makes a room feel more complex when it's not, when you thought you had it figured out, but then suddenly it's not that anymore. And in a weird way, like alternate routes and secret exits do that by saying, hey, this level that you thought was necessary is optional if you take this other route, if you do this other thing, right? So in that sense, all right, so we're gonna be up there later, I guess we're gonna be up there later. So instead of like doing something inside of the room that recontextualizes it, you are actually having it recontextualize for you in terms of how it fits into the structure of the game at large, right? And I think that's super cool. Maybe I'm kind of a dork for thinking such a small detail is so like mind-blowingly cool, but it's the truth. I think it's cool and I love it a lot. Oh, there's like a zone up there. Interesting. Or is that just a hole into overhang? It might be one for overhang. Whoa! That dude must be strong. Now we up here. Okay. What's that gonna do? Oh God, where was that? Ow! 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 Jerk. Oh, poingy. Alright. What did that just open? I have no idea what that just opened. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing interesting connections. So you're telling me... Oh wow, it's up there, actually. I didn't even see the one that it was. Wow, how do we get up there? Oh, we'll be going that way. How do we get up there? That's the exit. Okay, so we're going to come out of that and go across that way, I guess? See, this is what I mean when it's good foreshadowing. And this is like... This isn't necessarily recontextualizing a room, but like... By using this one room twice, we are giving foreshadowing, because it's just like, we're going to do something up there later. It's leaving this room with a sense of like, you see it once and you're done with it. We don't have that, because like, okay, we can, you know, we can get everything done on the bottom level, but the upstairs level we have yet to touch. So this room, even though sort of like, really they're separate, like you can fall from up there back to the floor. So it is like a one-way navigation between, but they are really pretty much separate levels, separate zones, rooms, whatever you want to call it. But it's you know, we're quote unquote done with the room as much as we can be, but it's leaving us with questions. It's leaving us with ideas about what the next steps are going to be. It's doing a lot to keep that room on our mind, and it's good that they've done this with such a big room, because this is, you know, this is clearly a huge set piece, and it's like you want this to be a very a room that you think about a lot if you're gonna, you know, give so much time or so much, you know, real estate to it. Where was there a 2 dot? It's like really nothing left unexplored. There's that. I wonder if we need to shoot something to open that up. This is the zone up here. Was it over here? Was it in here, maybe? I feel like they wouldn't... I feel like they would not have me backtrack past the checkpoint, so I'm gonna stay out here. Oh, right! Because then this, and then up, and then... This was blocked before. Okay. See, because this specific view, there's not really enough to make it recognizable. It's just cave wall with a gate in it. Oh, and then this gets us out here. Okay. Yeah, really just sort of cranking towards the ending here. Finally. It's been a good map, but it's been so long. Like, it's... Like, this is a more than... This is a totally acceptable map and a half. Like, I don't know why... Just in terms of, like, when you take a break, when you feel that you have completed a zone, right? You need that sort of, like, mental break. You need that mental pacing. This map is so long that it's really not... I'm not going to get that exit. I'm going to try to get that coin. Now the map, there's only 2 monsters left. Wow. I've got none of the secrets, even though there were definitely secrets. What? Okay, if I go out through that way, right? If I backtrack all the way to where we saw the big coin, is there something in that room that I, like, need to shoot to unlock the wall behind it? So it would be down here. Hi, boys. Right? So it's right here. And there's all that. It's gonna be around that way. Like, we can see the back of that wall. There a secret switch in this room, which would then make some sense because it is connected to the coin, because you can see the coin from this room, thus suggesting that these rooms also have connected mechanisms and functions, since they have connected visuals. I'm gonna have to go this way to get back up there. Maybe I'll look. Maybe there's like a different colored jellyfish in that room. Let's see what? Oh, that's where we came in. Okay, interesting. Like maybe there's the way that we had because we've seen different colored crowds before. Yeah, but that's the thing. These maps were made by different authors, so you can't really assume that they are going to have consistent gimmicks because they don't have consistent creators with consistent ideas of how to do things and a consistent language of mechanics and so on. It's this wall. Open up. Ah, fine. Something about the jellyfish in this room. Nope. Star Blast. Nope, I'm just failing now. Like, I know I definitely have this problem where I only see things that I'm looking for. So when I don't know what I'm looking for, it becomes almost impossible for me to find. Like, I don't know if I'm looking for a switch. I don't know if I'm looking for something to shoot. I don't know if I'm looking for a texture difference. I don't know if I'm looking for an enemy that's different. Like, I would figure it has to be something in this room. Just because how crazy you're gonna get in terms of making this like like, I guess there's sort of a precedent for making it a level-wide thing because you get it foreshadowed to you way back at the beginning, but the method of access isn't until way later now. Wait, we still didn't get up there. Okay, hang on. We've done this part. There's something to this level we have, at least one thing to this level we have not solved yet. Okay, so if we go... No, wait. Ah. Yes, no, this, yes. If we come out here, go into this part, do our thing, there, the hole in the wall's over there, look at it, it's over here, it's behind those, it's kind of over here. How do they want us to access? Okay, if we jump up here, is there... Do we want to jump off the spikes? Do we want to go right between? Is there, like, a very shallow edge that we can walk around? If we look at the bridge... Am I just going to get frustrated and use no clip? At this rate, I might. I'm going to save right here, because that'll be easier than climbing all the way back up. So I just want to... Oh. Wait. Okay, if instead of landing on that, can we just go straight for it? Yes! This does this. What does this do? Opens that. Okay, done. Got it. I am going to go get my big coin and then leave this level, which is good, but I would say a little too long. Thank you for the applause. Now, let's get out of here. I don't know if that's the way that they intended me to do that. I kind of respect that if that is the intended path to that secret, because that is some break the physics janky kind of bullshit that it is asking of you in that case. That is some abuse physics to Skyrim your way up the mountain. And I love it. Okay. We have shop. We have bonus. Ooh. Oh, this dude's the Funky Kong of Doom. Hunk imp. Hello. Earth invasion? I'm too cool for that. Glad to hear that. All I care about is playing volleyball and training. Also, I own a shop. Okay. Heart bottle. HP, green armor, clip, shells, rifle mag, note box, stardust. Oh, 48 bitcoins. Oh my god, I need so many bitcoins! Oh, I wonder... Ooh. Oh, this dude's little... I need to... I thought I had my thumbnail for the episode already, but this dude and his little volleyball net is absolutely it now. It's again, I love that these shops, like, these could have just been, like, you know, pop-ups, like, menu pop-ups on that world map, but no, build a little diorama. Take any excuse you can to build a diorama. That's my lesson today, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, let's backtrack to the last, because we visited the last shop so long ago that I have, right, and there's like sculptulas in this game and junk. And this must have a secret exit to get us over there. Haven't gotten that. See, this is kind of what I mean though. Like if it lets you know where to look for the secret exits, and I like that part about it. The world map does, right? And it leaves you a question. It says, oh, I'm not done with this. I haven't seen everything in it. I may not need it to finish the game, but because I am enjoying myself, I want to see the content. I am doing completionist for the sake of I am enjoying my time. All right, this is the guy from... Hey. Ah! All right, 4 more. Once again, I will probably not remember even that much by the next time I play this WAD. But good to know I am working towards things. All right, let's take a look at. Yeah, let's take a look at one more. And then I gotta go make some pizzas. Oh, it's sunken. Yo, it's a sunken ship ghost house. What a cool idea. Yo. Yo. I don't like it anymore. Is that like a... Oh! Oh! Hey, remember how there were freaking Skulltulas in this game? Alright, that's 9 gold spiders. I don't even remember. There's 9 in here? Oh boy. I don't remember how many of the spider lady said she wanted for like the first reward, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. Scary face doors are locked. Ugh. Did not like that. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but. Ugh. 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 Whoa! I thought you were like a cool little guy, but you need like a breath mint. Need some menthol stat. Oh. Right, these are our booze. Stop! Ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to hurt myself more than the enemies, I guess. Ah, boy. Maybe I am reaching my limit on how much game I'm good for today. I love this, like, it's like a broiler? Oh! Zinga. Crunch. Alright. That has done something. Love when something has been done. Hello. How you doing? You've made it for the spooky ghost ship section of the episode. This is still locked. This is still locked. So this one, no. Here, this ship's got one of these. I hate it. I love to hate it, in fact. Is this a new door? Ooh. Alright, I would kind of love it if the idea is we aren't unlocking doors. Locked doors stayed there, but we just started, like, revealing new doors, making new doors appear next to the locked doors. Alright. Okay. Okay, another one of this guy that I don't know what he is. I mean, also this is just like a really novel, like, premise for a level so far, because what it's letting us do is, like, we've seen underwater levels. We've seen plenty of underwater cave levels by now. Sick of them at this point. No offense, just I'm done. But what we're getting is we're getting this overlap of, like, man-made structures with the underwater effect, which allows for new navigation options. Like, just this broken floor is now absolutely fine as a two-way portal rather than only being able to fall down it because we're underwater. So we had lots of like swimming up, but just like through natural caves. Now we're swimming up through man-made structures, and this is good. This is novel. This is taking existing mechanics and reshuffling them together to get novel experiences. This is fantastic. Also, whole new gross fishes to be looking at. I do not like the walleyes. Oh, what? Ouch. Well, wait. Oh, so you can hear him. Aha! Okay. Secret portal. Oh, I wonder if that's to, like, get you between zones that are completely underwater and zones that are only partially water, so that way you don't have to do the partial water effect over entire areas. That would make sense. Ah! Oh. Honk. So I started honk. Ah, treasure. So after this stream, I'm gonna go make a bunch of pizzas for dinner. I think I'm gonna end up making like 6 pizzas. I don't even know if I have like enough like cheese and stuff for 6 pizzas. I know I have enough dough. Actually, so here's my pro strat for you. If you have pizza dough but not enough stuff for pizzas, you can do something gross sounding. You can do there we go. Hey, did you know this game had Skulltulas in it? Tarantulas, Skulltulas? Is that? I'm no linguist. You take your pizza dough and you roll it out like you're making a pizza, right? But then you just bake it blank. You just bake it blank. You make a pizza blank. But then what you do is when it comes out, you can cover it in, yeah, it is pan bread, but like you cover it with like your favorite jam. You just dollop some jam on there, and then you sprinkle some powdered sugar over the whole thing. Like pizza is pan bread, you know? Maybe I'm... Listen, you might be right, but I like calling it a pizza blank. Whoa! I need to stop shooting myself before I just straight up die. It's okay, we're on easy, so health regens. But yeah, I gotta go make some pizzas. I got some drawings I gotta finish. The girls are playing more Eastward tonight. Pizza blanks is in for pizza exercises that aren't live fire, yeah. Oh, why so many teeth? You know what? It's kind of great. Like, I hate it, but it is great. Oh, that's where we came in. Don't like all the duffing noises. Oh, it's spikes. This door's locked. I wonder if we're just gonna like unlock all of those doors at once, because we've seen a bunch of them in a bunch of different places now. Okay, up, left or right? Going right. Oh god. No! Hey, where'd I save? Oh, I hit the checkpoint at some point. Oh boy, we're back here. Alright. We're only back here. Let's look on the bright side. We're only back here. Yeah, I know. I need to get in there. A little more hardcore on that spider. Oops. Oh. Wow, strong pistol. Not even the gun I meant to use, but... Oh, got it. Okay, so you can touch the spikes sideways without taking damage. Oh. No! There. Okay. And I gotta go back. Whoa. Okay. Sure did something. Here. It's a good thing I saved right there. Okay, that room... Gosh, what room was that? This room out here, but it's the other side of the gate here. Just the way that you get there is... Go up through this zone. What? Why? Stop making that noise. I'm already spooked. Let me in. Wait, is this can't be an out only? No, it's just finicky. Okay. Yeah, it's the teeth. I forgot about the teeth. Can't forget about the teeth. All right. Okay. Made it. Nothing back here this time. And last time there was an eye behind this. Yeah, here we go. Eye door is now a real door. Ooh, got him. I hear a spider, but where is it? That's gonna teleport. there is more section over here we'll get to later, so it must be on the other side of this wall. But at least, now I have an idea of where to look for one. Ooh. Toot ammo. Oh no, he is a dry bones! Alright, if he gets tooted, that seems to take care of him. Good to know. Brother, you are toot, and to toot you shall return. Alright. Alright, so that's blocked, so we can only head up here. Checkpoint. Ugh. Yeah, this is a whole zone over here. Alright, alright, alright. Oh. Right? Hey! Bonk. Oh gosh. Can we? Nope. I don't like it! I don't like that room. I haven't even been in there yet, but I can just tell. At some point we're gonna come in here and it's gonna be open and it's gonna be a big eye and this is gonna be a boss fight. And it's gonna be grody. And these little details about like, what if these planks were missing? Sure, why not? But like, they're not even worn away, they've just been removed. Ah! Ah! You're the worst ceiling. No. I intended for you to get 2. So what you're saying it's that over there is false? Well, give me a second. This... Oh, okay. Nope. Jump further. I don't like this. I just did something. Those are okay, those are treasure boxes. Here? How do I get up there? There's this. Just hopefully a pillar, and then I didn't get it. Alright, good enough for me. Look at the shape in there. Oh, There's a switch. Alright, I guess I didn't need to do that. Actually, I'm glad I didn't, because then I wouldn't have the thing to jump off of. Wow. Whoop. But I'm assuming I needed to, because I bet that's going to start the fight out here. No? Ah! Ah! Well, this is odd, because it doesn't seem to be... doing anything. Oh, hey, there we go. Uh-huh. Ouch. 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 What's up, little guys? Haven't seen y'all in a while. Yeah, it seems like this might end up bad. Been this way. Have we been that way? Is this the... Oh no, haven't been this way. Medusa doors unlocked. Alright, good. That has to have started this fight, though. Yep. Oh, and all the doors are meted over. Okay. Yes, it happened, but why? Oh, I hate that. Oh, he's like a little star. We unlocked Medusa doors. Which Medusa doors do we want to go check out then? No, we've been this way, not this way. So, this way out? This one does feel very Metroid because, like a major zone unlocking switch is guarded by a boss. This was this way? This way? This is the front hallway. This is a Medusa door. Ooh, is that a red skull door? That's a red skull door. Alright, don't have the red skull. And that's something that we get outside of the levels. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna come back to that one day. Cool. I want to see this end of the Medusa door. Because I'm gonna say I'm sick of that side of the ship for now. Yes. Hit that. Now we're here. And that's the exit. But clearly there's something else we haven't done. But what? Alright, hopefully that means that there's only like one more step until completion. Right, that was the other thing about world maps that I was going to say at the beginning, is that in a... like, this is something that you can do with menu-driven maps, level selects, but you can't do with linear, continuous linear, level progressions, is that you can't, what is it? What is my brain doing today? It's already thinking about pizza. I must be hungry. Nick, I must be hungry. The idea of, going back to that idea of optional paths, alternate routes, making stuff optional is like, right! I keep forgetting about that. Hey, here we go. When paths are made optional, you need to have the option to go back to do them anyway, right? So a thing about a world map is a world map lets you, like, maybe not like continue to traverse, but it allows you to traverse back and forth and to revisit levels. Alright, that's 2 big coins. That would be more spikes. Somewhere. Wait, we've been here. Okay, now we've gone completely across the ship. Okay, okay. What do I want to do with it then, though? I probably want to teleport to one of the other zones to see if there's any Medusa doors. That's the one where we just had that big boss fight. So... oh wait, are these zones both connected to... no, this is separate, and that might be a Medusa door there. Okay, so let me... whichever one this is. Don't think I want to go that one. I think I want to go... Medusador. Okay, so then this section probably is totally optional, which makes sense why they put a big coin. This is just like That's a teeth door. Don't do it. Yes, I think this is what I want. Maybe? No, this is the one I don't want. I wanted that one that I started closer to. Ugh. Listen, ghost house levels are cool. It is not long before I am just done with them. Right, I was here looking for that, and that's where I was. Yes, and this is just a Medusa door right here. Ah! So last time we had to go through this way, and there was a whole thing. Okay. Got that, dude. Oh, we were up there last time. Yeah. Oh, watching those dudes get tooted is so satisfying. Oh. Honk. Ah! Let me at him. Let me at him. I'll mortalize him. Okay. And I hit a switch, and I'm gonna guess that that switch just unlocked the exit for us, but I guess I technically can't be sure. Oh, and the last gold spider is behind the red skull door. Brilliant. Rude and brilliant. Alright, well then if that's the last one, I don't really gotta look around for anything, because I know the only other thing really necessary to search for is currently inaccessible to me. Where do I get to leave this stupid place? Back to the start, which will actually be quicker this way. Bango bango. All right. What do you mean? No bonus stage? Excuse me? I wanted the bonuses. Oh. All right. I am going to call it for today, but that means next time we're starting on the boss level and the end of the ocean area. Alright, that's good then if boss areas are going to be longer anyway. I definitely don't have that in me today. But I do want to say thank you for joining me for more DooM WAD Travelogue. This WAD still has some ups and downs, but overall speaking, I like a lot of the scenery it gives. There are, some levels that do some really clever and like well thought out stuff, even if some of them maybe overstay their welcome. Especially considering like all of that is still left to do. This WAD is huge. Oh my god. Have you ever seen such a massive WAD? But anyway, that's gonna do it today. I don't think we will pick up with this WAD next time. Maybe we will, because there's this boss and then there's 4 of us. Listen, I don't know. I better save this. Either way, I'll figure that out for next week. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you've been enjoying. And until next time, we're still in a global pandemic. So, stay home as much as you can. That's like the only, to self-isolate is the only surefire way to protect yourself and to be protected from others. If you do have to go out, wear a mask. Your mask protects others and their mask protects you. It lowers transmission. It doesn't necessarily keep you from... It may still get on you, but if you have it, it'll keep it from getting on others. I know, let me tell you about... I went to the store yesterday just for like little things, and I was biting my tongue the entire time. Because there's more of them than there are of me. Even if I'm bigger. I'm bigger than individuals. I'm not bigger than the whole group. If you do have to go out, wear a mask. Wash your hands more than you used to. Listen, that's just a good idea anyway. Listen, you may not feel like you need to wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom for bathroom related stuff. Hey, maybe. But for the amount of times that you use the bathroom in a day, that's also probably like at least the amount of times you should be washing your hands in a day. So it actually still works out, even if it's unrelated. It's like, you know, changing the battery in your smoke alarms every time you set the clocks forward or back for daylight savings, you know? Same kind of thing. Remember that neutrality isn't real. Saying you are neutral just supports whoever the oppressor in the situation is. Lift the voices of those who are being unfairly oppressed and are, you know, and you can usually tell who they are because they are the ones who have the most to lose by trying to speak out and probably have the least ability to speak out. Get your vaccine. That's the one I forgot. Before stay home is get your vaccine. When everybody gets it, that solves it. And the rule that underlines the rest of these rules is take care of one another. I'll see you next time.